Salaki. And those sheep, those shepherds are going to be the ones going to lead the sheep. And those are the ones that's going to, the miracles and the healing is going to be revealed through those men. These men are going to be able to raise the dead, heal the sick, fly, protect. Those are going to be the miracles that the Lord is going to put on the right hand side. And like I said, you want to be one of his laborers in order to receive the ultimate reward. Just know the way of looking at this, man. You think about it. I was saying to myself, I said, if he had compassion, right? And why he was compassionate because he couldn't, it couldn't all get done at that time. It had to, the message had to been, the seeds had to been planted within his disciples so it could come into the latter days. And these books had to be written for the latter days so we can get it and we could finish the job, man. You know? Alright, Matthew chapter 9, verse 36. But when he saw the multitudes, he was moved with compassion on them because they fainted. And it was, man, it probably, can you imagine? Look at the individual now compared to then. They really, these motherfuckers fainted like a motherfucker. They all over the place, bro. They don't have nothing. And then the enemy, the Esau in the gang, they about to come hard. They putting them baby swords up the motherfuckers, running down on motherfuckers, and motherfuckers is dropping dead in 4 or 5 days, man. And the individual that spoke at that conference said, we got to find a way to reduce the population. Did anybody watch that video? Now they faint, they being put to death. And we are compassionate. We having compassion right now. We pissed, yo, man, we pissed off. We in our feelings, man. We in our feelings. And we don't like how this is going down. You know? We're looking at, you know, they really implementing a hard, they targeting us, man. We're being targeted. And nobody, it's gonna be too late when all hell starts breaking loose. Cause they're gonna have to cover this up. When all these people really start dropping dead, they're gonna need something to cover it up. Like more fake shootings, whatever. More death, people dropping dead. Cause people, yo, hey man, what they saying that he took the baby sword 5 days before he died. So that shit could have ran through his system, man, fast. So we haven't, Yahweh Shah is having, he saw people fainting back then, he was having compassion on them. Look at him like, man, damn, how, what? And so the only way this was going to work is that, the only way this was going to work is that he had to get on that cross. He had to be humiliated in order for this, or he could be able to be the deliverer. He had to stick to his bargain. He had to do his labor. That was the only way this was going to work. It wasn't going to work no other way. So he was compassionate on the people because they fainted and they was loving their slumber. And the only thing they could think about was when he turned the fish, he brought more fish, he fed them. They wouldn't think about nothing else. They wouldn't think about the words he was doing, let alone the healing. You know, that goes now. That's why right now this is the moment of clarity because there's gonna be 2 types of miracles. Those things they're gonna put inside people. That's gonna make people walk, talk. People that never walked and talked before, that's gonna be a miracle. We're gonna put them microchips inside them, and them chips and berry chips in their brain. They're gonna be able to walk again and talk. That's one miracle on the left hand side. But then there's gonna be miracles where people are gonna get risen from the dead. That's been dead, and the hopeful elect is gonna, the 144,000 men, whoever that's gonna be, that's gonna have those spiritual powers, is gonna raise up the dead, man. It's gonna be 2 types of miracles about to go down, bro. and people gonna get amazed by one, and people gonna be amazed by the other. But only one is gonna resonate itself. That's gonna be from Yahweh Shemel Shah's gonna go. This is my power. This is their power. This is what I gave to them. All right. But when he saw the multitude, he was moved with compassion on them because they fainted and were scattered abroad as sheep having no shepherd. All right. Then said he unto his disciples, the the harvest is truly plenteous, but the laborers are few. There's a few of us, and there's a few, you know, they say there's a few good men, you know. And then people say, oh, you don't love me, you don't let me do what I want. That's not love. Let you do what you want. What the fuck, man? Like, I don't really, then there's no true love. Because this world is based upon fantasy island. That's why that's why people can say these things, because it's a big broad. That's why the harvest is plenty. And they faint. You know, they dropping dead down. They literally dropping dead. Because they so faint, they don't know who to trust. They're gonna take those baby swords. And those baby swords gonna go inside them, and they're gonna cut them from the inside with those things that's gonna run through people's bloodstream, and people gonna be dropping dead. Literally. Because they don't have faith in what's right. And the right thing to do is to follow suit as Yahweh Shah done. Bear your cross and handle your business and plow to the end. Yes, it's gonna be a difficult task, man. Who could see who would have knew that the individual, us that's doing this now, did you see yourself doing this? No. That's why it's so amazing. That's how you know it's very spiritual, man. That our compassion is so overwhelmed, people take it as a threat. They was threatened by Yahweh Shah, just like they're threatened by us. Then said he unto his disciples, the harvest is truly plenteous, but the laborers are few. Pray ye therefore the Lord of the harvest, that he will send forth laborers unto his harvest. That's what we're praying for. We're praying to be the ones that he sent forth, man. And he sent a few more good men. And those that's in it now, those we the men. Because this thing it's not an easy task. It's not an easy mission. This is a life or death mission. You may not make it back when you go out there on this mission. And you pray every day that the Lord protects you with those angels.